Speaking of, here's a little late-breaking news that interrupted my lunch. Facebook is referring its decision to indefinitely suspend former President Trump's Facebook account to that Facebook Oversight Board, which Facebook founded to great fanfare but never really did anything with. If the board decides the ban is permanent, then not even Mark Zuckerberg is allowed to override their decision, and Trump's account will remain suspended in the meantime. Quoting from Axios. While Trump critics largely praised the company's decision to remove the then-president's account for potential incitement of violence, many world leaders and free speech advocates push back on the decision, arguing it sets a dangerous precedent for free speech moving forward. The Oversight Board said Thursday that a 5-member panel will take up the case in the coming days and share its findings with the full board. Majority approval is necessary for a decision to be issued, and it must be made within 90 days. Members must decide whether the content violated Facebook's community standards and values, and whether the platform's removal of the content, quote, respected international human rights standards, including on freedom of expression and other human rights, end quote. Trump, through his designated page administrators, will have the ability to submit a user statement to the board explaining why he believes Facebook's content moderation decisions should be overturned, the board said. Public comments will be permitted, end quote. So, small correction, the Oversight Board did take its first 6 cases back in December. But really, this is a sort of clever arrangement for Facebook. Going forward, if world leaders or other prominent personalities become too troublesome for them, they can always refer those people to the board and maybe see those people banned without Facebook's fingerprints on the deed. Facebook Vice President Nick Clegg acknowledged that there's an argument to be made whether private companies like Facebook should make such decisions on their own. Quote, we agree. Every day, Facebook makes decisions about whether content is harmful, and these decisions are made according to community standards we have developed over many years, he said. It would be better if these decisions were made according to frameworks agreed by democratically accountable lawmakers. But in the absence of such laws, there are decisions we cannot duck, end quote. Although, as I just said, they are actually ducking making this decision by referring it to this board. As friend of the show, CNBC's Jay Yarrow tweeted, pretty brilliant punt, end quote.